tackle?
Oh man, everything's been going pretty good. I mean, definitely some up days and some down days, but just at the end of the day, just try to learn from those mistakes that are made, and just try to move on and just try to execute and just be better the next day.
What's kind of your comfort level with the position at this point?
Man, I don't know if I can answer that, but right now I feel good. Just a group of guys in the room, they've been helping me out a lot. Coach Drev has been helping me out a ton. Just watching those extra reps and really honing in on those techniques and stuff, because as you know, offensive line is really a technical position. So, just every day, just trying to hone into those little key techniques and just trying to go out and execute and be better.
Is the mental part as hard as the physical part as far as making that transition?
I mean, yes, you definitely have to come out with the right mindset each and every day. I mean, I can honestly say I had a rough day the other day, and my headspace wasn't in the right area. And every day after that, I've just been trying to come in with the right mindset to meetings, and whether it's pre-practice and then just throughout practice, just try to have a good mindset throughout the whole thing, just to encourage and go.
I know that Mafi's obviously playing a different position, but he also made kind of a similar transition, right? So are you guys kind of like support for each other?
Yeah, me and Mafi been together since the first day we got here. So I mean, yeah, I definitely talk to him a lot, and he definitely lets me know what's on his mind. But at the end of the day, we're brothers, and we're here to keep each other level. So I think we do a good job at doing that.
He said he dropped 70 pounds since the day he got here. You've seen him since that day he got here. How impressed have you been with his body transformation?
That's just dedication that he has on his part. I mean, that was all him. I mean, there was a lot of people telling him that if he did lose the weight, that he would make some increasing strides in his game, and that's exactly what he did. He took that into his own hands, and he did lose that weight, and you can tell, man, be ready September 3rd.
Were you guys encouraging him along the way? Because obviously you saw what he was going through.
I mean, he's his own person, and whatever he puts his mind to, he goes and does it, and that's just with school and with football. So that's something I definitely admire and I look after.
Said a couple days ago, sometimes out of practice, maybe not in the right headspace. When you notice that, how do you go about fixing it? Is there someone you go to, someone you try to talk to about kind of getting yourself settled?
I mean, that day I don't think I really figured it out until I finished practice and watched film, and then really noticed like I was in a funk. But really, just these past couple of days, just been trying to lean on the other guys, and just starting off practice with good energy, and just trying to be a motivation to somebody else, whether it's the younger guys or older guys. And I definitely look for that throughout practice, just to get some motivation to keep pushing through and finish strong.
Has Raiqwon been giving you some good tips and stuff?
I definitely, he has a lot of experience coming from Rutgers, and I definitely do ask him a lot of questions. Just, like I said, it's very technical, so I do ask him a lot of questions just to see where his mind is, and then see what Coach Drev has to offer, and then just kind of work and just see what works best. And I think everyone helps each other so that we can figure out what's the best technique for someone.
Do you find that some of the offensive schemes, the line schemes, are a bit complex?
Yeah, coming from offense or from defense, it was definitely a big switch, but just really having to study things at home after everything's done and we leave the building. It's really up to you if you want to take that next step and study on your own. So that's something that I've been trying to do, is just taking it into my hands and study so I can make those strides.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting combinations on the line last few years. When you do get it, is it just like all of a sudden like a light turns on?
I mean, maybe for the other guys since they've been in the system for a while, but for myself, it's coming, but it does get complicated. But that's when I have to hone in on those things and ask questions so I can figure those things out for myself.
When you think about where you were in the spring, still trying to learn everything, to where you are now, where do you think you made maybe the biggest jump?
Just being comfortable. I mean, yeah, I do go out there and there may be some mistakes sometimes, but at the end of the day, just trying to learn from that mistake and move on to the next play.
Drebno, I know he was here before he became the O-line coach, but is what he's emphasizing basically the same as Coach Fry, or is it different?
See, I wasn't in that room when Coach Fry was here, but I mean, Drev. I can't even answer that. I can't even answer that because I wasn't even in the room with Coach Fry.
Yeah. How have you liked working with him though?
You know, Coach Fry, Coach Drev, you know, he was very welcoming. I don't know, he's been helping me out a lot. That's all I really can say. Definitely has helped make this transition smooth, just like I said with all the other guys. But yeah, Coach Drev has been helping me out a lot.
What can you see this offensive line do? There's been some turnover, but from what you've seen from you and the rest of the offensive line, you know, what are your takes on it?
You know, we're still putting things together. We still got 2 weeks till game day, and you know, we're gonna continue to put in the work each and every day these next 2 weeks, and we'll be ready September 3rd.
Thank you.
Love it here.
Yeah, how do you like it?
So far so good, man. Love it here, especially being from the East Coast. It's a big change for me. I mean, living up in Jersey for 4 years, it helped out for the transition for me. So it was really loving it here.
How did the transition come about? Did you have to reach out to them? They reach out to you? How did you?
It was a recruiting process, you know, both reaching out to both parties, and just felt like this is the best fit for me.
What was it about UCLA?
What was about it? It was on and off the field development, especially what I want to do with after football, because I want to go into some of the media and TV broadcasting. So this is the best platform for me after football. So I wasn't just thinking about football on the field. I was thinking about life after football for me.
So what are you studying?
Right now, I'm getting business and entertainment.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, sir.
So are you studying us right now?
Sir?
Are you studying the media and how?
Yes. So yeah, what y'all guys doing, I'd love to do that too.
The offensive line has some complexities with it, as you know, we've seen the last few years. You know, what is your take on, you know, just everything you're experiencing right now?
Oh, I love it here. Everything what I'm experiencing is we getting better each day. We want to be 1% better each day, and that's the goal, to come out here and fly, do everything full speed. So we going to make mistakes, and that's part of life. We make mistakes, but we make it at full speed.
You're kind of the most veteran guy on the line. Are you kind of taking guys under your wing and trying to be that veteran leader for the other guys?
Yes, sir, I am too. But I'm also learning from other young guys as well, because that's what part of being a leader. You also can learn from the young guys as well. Even though I have experience, they can also teach me something that I've never known. So we both learning from each other.
What have you learned from them? Anything you can comes to mind?
Just technique-wise, a lot had to do with technique-wise, especially. You know, I never seen it. They never seen stuff, so I would just say technique, and reading the defense.
When you heard that UCLA is moving to the Big Ten, did you kind of laugh?
I laughed. I laughed. My phone was blowing up. My phone was non-stop ringing. Yeah, y'all coming to the Big Ten? I was like, yeah. We come to the Big Ten.
What do you think it's going to be like for the players who are there then to take that trip over to New Jersey?
I mean, it should be a good experience for them. You know, it's like you don't always get a chance to go to the West Coast, or you don't get a chance to go to the East Coast. So it'd be a great experience for them, both parties.
What are Rutgers home games like in late November?
Oh, so compared to here,
yeah.
Oh man, it depends what you get. You get some strong winds, cold, or you might get snow and wind cold. So
have you played in a snow bowl kind of game?
Not a snow bowl, but I had a snow game. But
okay.
Like maybe during that week it snowed heavy, but it was really cold in that game. So yes, I have. So it's a different experience than being out here in LA and on the West Coast with the sunshine all the time. So.
Had you been to LA and California a lot before this, or?
I only been once. Just once, just for like a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. That's it, just one time.
How's the adjustment? Just kind of going off what your teammates are doing?
Just trying to pick up on what they do, and just like pick up on everything around here, around the environment, around the people, how just adjust really, and I love it here.
A lot of beach days?
Nah, I'm not really a beach guy, you know. I spend more time in the film room than anything, getting the playbooks down ready.
When you're out here, are you playing more left tackle, right tackle, a bit of both?
More left tackle, but we just all around versatile, learning every position, staying ready.
What are your thoughts on DTR and Zach Charbonnet? Both are getting some national recognition. What is it like seeing them, right behind you on the line?
I love it, you know. I love it, and we love it, especially not just them, but our whole team is like that too. not just them too, but our whole team is like that. We well rounded together as a team.
Well, the thing is, I guess, the comparison between how things were run when you were at Rutgers versus what you've experienced these first couple of weeks here.
Oh, our experience here is great. It was love at both places. Love at Rutgers and it's love here. There's not really much change. It's a really, really strong coaches at both places, and I love it at both.
I know you weren't here. Mafi, who's been here 4 years, told us he lost 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Have you been impressed with the way he kind of takes care of his body? And, you know, as an offensive lineman, I'm assuming you got to eat a lot, but he's also watching his weight, you know?
Yeah. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy for him. When I heard the stories about it, and I'm amazed. And I've seen it before, too. So it's really impressive on how us big guys could do that and maintain it, you know?
Right.
So some people say we can't do that, but watch. You can prove that wrong.
Garrett DeGiorgio last year was one of the younger guys who got a little bit of time at tackle, and now with Sean Ryan and Alec Anderson gone, may get a little more time. What have you seen from him? How impressed are you from him as a younger guy?
I'm really impressed with him. It's not just him, but with all of our young guys. They come in here, work in the film room, studying extra, getting extra work. I'm impressed with all of them because they came here to work and they came here to play. They're not just one person, but all the young guys that are doing it. I'm really impressed with all of them.
Thank you so much.